Hi everyone, I'm Terry with Next Wave Cruising.
And I'm Rich. How you doing?
Well, good morning. We're out having a enjoyable cup of tea and coffee in Southwest Florida where we're located, and we thought we would just drop in and share a couple of updates with you about cruising and some of what's on our mind as we're helping folks plan their next vacation. And one of the things, Rich, that really seems to have popped up in the last month or two and getting some very favorable response is that cruise lines this fall, and as we're recording this, it's October of 2021, they're coming out with some creative and new itineraries from some of our favorite cruise lines. And those include 3 and 4 night quick getaways, including to the Bahamas and to the Caribbean. Isn't it a nice time of year to think about going there?
It certainly is, and if you live in Florida or you can access it easily enough, I mean, we can just get a short drive over to so many different ports from here and be able to hop on a short cruise, and even if it's to ports that you've been to a dozen times before, just to be able to enjoy the ship and relax for a few days. It's always a fun thing to do for us.
Oh, that's a really good point. And a number of people have shared that, they've been at home now for a year and a half, going on 2 years. Some people have done some really wonderful things, visiting state parks and sort of staying in the U.S. and doing some domestic travel, often things that they could do by driving and sort of staying in an environment that they could control. And now people are sort of itching to get back out and exploring that world of travel. And a short Caribbean or Bahamas cruise could be a really great option. There are some fantastic prices to be had because these are short-in cruises now that are happening throughout the fall and into the winter season of 2022. So the cruise lines want to be able to count on the reservations and bookings for those cruises. The itineraries are terrific, and if someone isn't in a position just to take a whole week or 10, 15 days away from work or family, a short getaway could be a terrific way to go. And talk about capacity on those ships.
Well, first of all, the prices are absolutely incredible right now. There's some cruises you can go on. It'll be pretty hard for you to stay at home and eat at home for what you're paying for to go on a cruise. And the capacity, if you love cruising, and we were on a cruise that was the ship held over 4,000 passengers. There was only 800 people. It was like having your own private yacht.
Didn't it feel like that?
It was amazing. We would we keep hearing other accounts of the same types of things. It's just so wonderful to go on a cruise right now. You never have to wait for an elevator.
Is that it? The elevator.
You're not in there. You're not in there with a youngster pressing all the buttons on the way up. So I mean, it's such an enjoyable way to travel right now. It's just amazing.
The crew are so thankful to be back to work.
Right.
They are kind of polished, back in the game, so attentive. The ships are super clean, and there are really strict health and safety protocols that all cruise lines are following, and you can see such visible evidence of it. I know we could experience that when we were on our recent cruise, which was a Royal Caribbean cruise, and we just had a blast. But everybody was so attentive, so helpful, and so happy to be back at work. And they were very attentive to the 800 people who were on the cruise with us that week. But we felt like we just had the ship, any part of it to ourselves, and with enough space then to feel comfortable. Not everybody wants to be in a crowded environment, and I can think of a lot of, kind of sports stadiums and arenas and even shopping malls that looked a lot more packed than how I felt when we went on a cruise. And ours was a 4 night, so we did that. It was sort of a short getaway, and there are so many of those itineraries. So if you're looking for your quick escape for a short Caribbean itinerary this fall or heading into the winter, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Terry with Next Wave Cruising. I'm happy to help you. You can get me at 239-300-6047. text, or you can email me, terry@nextwavecruising.com, and we'd love to have the opportunity to help you identify one of those cruises. Now, if somebody is looking further out, and short cruises are great, but maybe they're looking for that longer trip, taking their bucket list and making it their to-do list, there is one of our favorite ships heading somewhere really special in 2023 and 24.
Right, and it's almost time to start booking that. That's going to be within the next week or so.
Right, those itineraries are being published, and starting in the middle of October, people can book. And what I'm talking about there is the Celebrity Edge. Celebrity is a sister company to Royal Caribbean. Many people have sailed on Celebrity. Not everyone's had a chance yet to sail on one of their newer ships, and the first of the Edge class ships, and it's called the Celebrity Edge. What a beautiful ship. It has that amazing magic carpet on the outside of the ship that moves up and down during the course of the day, and transforms itself. It can be at the level of heading out if you ever needed to tender or to get off the ship. They can use it as a platform at that lower level. But as it moves up and down during the day, it becomes a restaurant, it becomes a bar, it becomes an extension of the living and social space on the ship. And in addition to the magic carpet, the Edge has so many other really amazing venues and super cool spaces. The rooftop garden with the rooftop garden grill, Eden, which is a multi-story, multi-sensory kind of area, lots of specialty dining, and very carefully curated and designed staterooms and social spaces. This ship is just, sort of a beautiful, beautiful experience, and a fun and healthy way to travel. And if that isn't enough, what about destination? When I talk about 2023 and 24, the Celebrity Edge is going down under. So it's going to be doing its fall of 23 and winter of 2024 sailing season in Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
It is going to be amazing. It's going to be a split between Australia itineraries, including some overnights, and it's going to include itineraries that go to Tasmania, and the other kind of half of their itineraries are those that involve the beautiful, beautiful South and North Island of New Zealand.
Yeah.
So
check out that video that you did.
Oh, well, that's right. So if you're a fan of the channel, take a look, because we put together a video to explain to you what's happening with some of the key stops and destinations of the Celebrity Edge when it goes down under. So thank you for the reminder. We should look for that video. The other videos that could be very helpful to you in this fall of 2021 are that I put up a video about pre-cruise COVID-19 testing, and went really in depth for folks about one of the easier ways to do a test that a number of the cruise lines will accept for a vaccinated passenger, knowing that you have to do it now within 48 hours pre-cruise. So you have a short window, you want to get it right. So look for that video, and we'll talk to you in depth about how to get all the requirements fulfilled pre-cruise, and you'll be able to get that testing done. And then the other series that we did was a series of packing videos. And packing in 2021 might be a little bit different as well when you're planning your next cruise. So we have some great content for you here on the channel. We appreciate you stopping by to have a cup of tea and coffee with us this morning in Southwest Florida, and we'll look forward to seeing you out at sea very soon.
Bye now.
Bye.